Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense takes the field to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. They're going backwards, they're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this with this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Woolihan. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Listen, we all want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Finds his big tight end. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So BYU's offense headed onto the field. Now a first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Anderson wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. connection to the right. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. BYU now into the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got his man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To throw, it's Woollyhan. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Pass completion moved the Sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Caught. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Anderson will throw. Makes the grab. It's Hagan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown, BYU! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. At the 45, on his way. He's loose on the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Willihan. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Touchdown, Kansas! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Anderson wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback?
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't. You understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Anderson will throw. It's caught. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Hagan. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. From the gun on 3rd down. Going for 6. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Looking for a man. It's Woollyhan. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Brings into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. On the ground, it's Vaughn. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the Sticks now back to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the Sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Quick strike complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They take the lead with the 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Easy completion on the shuffle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They're facing a third down. Anderson wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Working well behind the Sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. It's complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, they're after him. Nice move to keep running. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. BYU has this offense clicking. Direct snap. Finds a little space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They try to pop a run on the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Anderson will throw. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 8 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping... Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pass the Sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Anderson wants to throw. The short hands. It's Harris. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Missed it, no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Anderson will throw. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't